Hello, hello! Oh, look, we've got overhead camera failure. Woo! Hello, Alistair. It is indeed time for some mini mayhem. Well, it's nearly time for some mini mayhem. Firstly, it's time for a bit of Cupra mayhem in Japan. Well, and again, I say Japan, I really do mean almost Japan. from England. But driving in Japan. Right, so let's get this overhead camera sorted out. Hey, that looks okay. Good. Right then. So there. Good. Sounds fun. Yes, it does sound fun. It definitely does sound fun. So we're registered up for Okayama in the Assetto Corsa, and 13 drivers, but that was a few minutes ago now. Let's just double check that. 24 drivers, that's a bit more like it. Let's have a quick drive and see if everything goes okay. Go. So how are you today, Alistair? Oh. Gloves. And look, and coffee, that's what we need. Get the coffee in or we'll never be able to drive. Right then, mouse, yep, let's go. Enjoying the company of the Mercedes 190e DTM. That's quite a nice one. I do quite like the 190e. I prefer the Audi though. It's the Audi 80 of that era, I think, isn't it? A very fun day. I'm a little bit on the Audi DTM package. Don't know what it is about it, just like it. This is feeling very nice. Apart from it's not really looking right. I would like where's me onboard settings? Let's have this over here for a second. We're going to do some seat position. Seat needs moving forward and down a bit. Maybe not down a bit. That's a bit too far forward. That's huge. I try and line it up. It's going to be exactly where it was, isn't it? Must be right. That must be right. I'll have to do. Just feels wrong. Doesn't feel right. Personally, if it was me, I'd have a very rarely seen Ford Mustang DTM. You know, I don't think. Was that a thing? I don't think I know of that. Stall. That's not how to get this car away. You need. Oh, this thing's gonna be fun round here. Very early 90s Fox body Mustang. I didn't realise that was a thing. Certainly not in the 90s, you know, I wouldn't have thought there'd have been one over there. I could understand it at the moment, because, mind you, can you imagine one now? The amount of downforces on a DTM car. But they're doing the Mustang everywhere now. Don't need the clutch. Get your foot off the clutch, James. Woohoo! This should get us nicely warmed up for the minis round Donington. Hopefully that'll go well. Even Volvo and Nissan went to the V8 supercars. They did. Volvo are surprisingly good at the motorsport, actually, especially the tin tops.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Well, I don't think that's a good thing, is it, Jim? Third's probably right for that. Donington Park and Super Touring era BTCC. Yes, that's it. The big square Volvo. Oh, we're being called in already. I've only done like 3 laps. Right, let's see if I can get these sock right. That's better. God. Right then, close and onto live. And let's go, eh? 24. See how many, what the final count was? Was it 28 drivers? That's not too bad. That's a good turnout. Friday seems to be a bit short normally, but 28. There's the good old crossbow. I do like the crossbow. That was a nice surprise last year when that came out for AC.
Your skin is okay.
Just means 27 more twos to crash into you. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Let's go see how competitive we are here. Go, go, go!
Exit is clear. Push now.
I think I want a bit of extra pressure in those front tyres, looking at them.
Skins are ready. Rest of you start crossing.
Yellow flag.
One make series I enjoyed was the Palmer Jaguar LMP3 cars. Little
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes
I'm
to
gonna
go.
have to look that one up. Oh, the understeer when you get on power. Typical front wheel drive fun.
We're seeing lots of left rear locking.
Whoa. Hello, Jazz Tech. I haven't been able to crash into James yet.
P2.
I don't think we'll stay in P2 very long.
The leader has just done a 152.4.
Oh, understeer. Well, that's dropped me back to third. such a tight corner.
The leader has just done a 148.9. That's the end of the session. P4.
You gotta let me get this lap done. Oh, understeer. I have no idea how competitive I'm going to be here. No idea. All the way down to 8th. Second. If I stay at second, I'll be blooming amazed. Hey, we got the tyre pressures up at the front. That's good. Need a little bit more in the back, if anything. Boop, 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 boop. Right then, let's go to here. Tyres. That one wanted one. This one wanted. These wanted a couple. Actually, maybe just one more there. Good luck. At least the closing speed is same. Yeah, at least it's sane racing today. We'll be having some sane racing. Yesterday was just a little bit too insane, wasn't it, in some places? Absolutely crackers, some of that. Hey, I really enjoyed those NASCAR trucks though. They were amazing. Turns out I'm a bit of an oval nut. It was quite good, that. It even scared me.
Exit's clear. Push. Okay, James. We've got 9 minutes to set a lap.
Yeah, some Mark II Jaguar racing might go quite nicely. There is a Mark II Jag in there. Hello, Donny. Whoa, reading chat. It is a little bit more complex than turning left. I must admit that. I think you didn't quite get that one right, Mr. White Car.
You're locking your right rear.
I know, Jim. I'm locking everything there. Right, let's see if we can set some sort of words come out of mouth. Some sort of time. Main straight, under the bridge, onto the brakes. Slightly locking up on the way in, too deep, never mind. Banker lap it'll be. Down to 4th. Jim's already, yeah, Jim. You know what Jim's like. I've learned first to respect oval race a lot more. Played NASCAR 2003. Still the holy grail of racing games. It's funny, we were saying, like, last night, there isn't a lot of them about. I was quite amazed with how good iRacing was. Slidey, slidey, pick it up, go, go, go. This is not quick. That's one way around that corner. Oh.
The leader's just done a 133.0.
Want to try that game a bit at some point. Good offline oval racing.
E4. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
What? 0.9? We did absolutely screw it up though, didn't we?
The guy behind has just done a 136.1. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
2/10 will do. Hey, there was a blooming ton of wrecking going on yesterday.
Sector 2 is 4.1 off the pace.
Ooh, that was quite bad. I wasn't very
Left flag, caution.
I was very early breaking into the hairpin though.
The leader has just done a 132.5.
Toe.
Okay, James, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. 10th position.
That did me no good, did it?
The guy behind has just done a 135.5.
This is more like practice for the race.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Your left front tyre is running hot.
Yeah, well, there wasn't any. We just were doing a sprint race yesterday.
Left's clear left.
You have the pink one. One more try, then we'll go and sort some fuel out for the race. Whoa. We're all the way down in 12th.
Sector 2 is 3.7 seconds off the pace. The leader has just done a 132.4. The leader's just done a 132.2.
Yeah, it was proper rookie ovals yesterday.
E14.
This is going to be as well.
Alright, James, you've got half your fuel left. The car ahead has just done a 134.6. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Oh, that's terrible. For a minute you thought we were racing. Nope, we're just qualifying. Turns out the circuit is a little bit on the tight side for quali. Oh, crikey.
I'm seeing lots of rear locking.
I messed that up completely. I'm not even going to bother.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Let's go sort the fuel out. Oh. Could you imagine if SRS racers had safety cars? 100% chance gets deployed on lap 1 every race. Yeah, you might as well start in the pits in that case. Oh, that's better. Some coffee. Wow, that's a good park. Right, we need enough fuel to do about 20 minutes. 21 minutes, a little bit more. A little bit more. 15 litres, get us 22.6. That should do. Although, you know what? I want a bit more. Just gonna go 90, just to be safe. 23. I'll try the safety car. Have you seen the new Aston Martin safety car for F1? That looks absolutely mega. Beautiful. Even if it does have big flashy lights on top. It's nice to see it not a Merc for once. Well, but it's still being shared with Merc, isn't it? Oh dear, we're all the way down in 17th. Oh. It looks okay. I quite like it. It's green though, so I am biased. I may be just a little bit biased. I should really go for a drive.
That's the end of the session. P17.
That's good. That means anybody...
Traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Yes, but they haven't... they're not on a quali lap now. Got a bit of a feel for what it's like on the full tank. It's alright. The Aston Martin I have always coveted. Big burly Aston Martin V8 Vantage from the mid 90s. I know the one with the twin superchargers. Is that one? Is that one? I think that one might be Timothy Dalton's. Hello, Michael. Are you back? Front wheel drive fun tonight. Qualifying over. Hey, everybody was just waiting for me to have a lap then.
P17. Okay, James, here we go.
With the skiing package on it. Right, I think we're all right, aren't we? Check the fuel. Fuel's good. Let's go racing! 45 seconds. Oh, we ended up 18. Well, it says 18th there, but real time always changes. I don't understand why it always changes. Oh, Lagonda. I like the Boatley. Haven't so. Maybe I should choose the Boatley. I might choose the Boatley for the next one. Cheers, Donny. Here comes the lights. You have to concentrate for a bit. One, two, three, four, five, 6 lights. Go, go, go! Black car down the inside, going rather sharpish. 3 wide. Oh, that is not a good look.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left.
Incoming.
Keep you at clear left. Clear left. Well done, James. Good start.
Little bit action. Oh, they're off behind us. Up to the channel position. And it's go, go, go!
Car right. Right side's clear. Under clear right.
Turn, car, turn. Oh, she's not turning.
Left side. Clear left.
Whew. Action all the way so far. So we have Ido in front of us, Eduardo behind us, who's got a massive run. We're just going to let him get down the inside. He's been...
Hold your line. Still there.
He's been aiming his way past for a while. Pin it! Cool skin he's got though. Well, that back end was flying all over the place then. How argy-bargy, yeah, it's very argy-bargy this one.
Car right.
In and come in!
Right side's clear.
I know I'm slow in there, but still. That yellow car's actually quick. He's actually very good at not hitting people.
The leader's just done a 131.9. Yellow flag, watch out.
So down in 50s, we've gone up at least.
P15.
The Arizona Grand Prix, Riverside. Riverside appears on SRS every now and again. It's a difficult track, very difficult track. Oh, we didn't get a good run there. He's gonna dive.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, I see a car coming back on the track.
Gullias behind us now. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. You're locking your left rear.
I know, Jim. Whew, an overtake. this is another good concentration track. Oh, crikey, man. Who could hate that big bend? I like that big bend. It's just difficult. I hate the sight of cars coming down the inside there, though. I could do with getting past this one. There's a bump draft for you. Whoa! Ooh, that was a catch. Oh dear, he's got to run.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. Car clear right.
This one's a bit
Next
yo-yo-y.
car is Gomez.
Very yo-yo-y. Oh, out of gears. God, this is a bit of a fight for like 13th place, isn't
Your right
it?
front tyre's getting hot.
Really, really, Jim. Calm it down again. Come on. There's one off.
Yellow car left, clear left. Okay, James, you're locking your rears a lot.
When is the stream? It's on Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Good lap, that's your best in the session.
And the last one finished at about 9 o'clock in the evening, so it could be a long stream, but it's going to start at 1, Michael. Go, car, go, go, go!
Your left front is hot.
Oh, he's really getting away now. This Ruben is quick. God, he's really quick. Look at him.
That's your best lap in this session. Alright, James, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes
Cool,
left.
we're only
Take it
halfway.
on, keep it smooth.
Cool, it
That's
feels,
half distance, the fuel's okay.
Feels a lot longer than that. That's been a busy first half.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
That wasn't cutting the track, Jim. That was nearly spinning. Haven't got enough power on the front and the brake, and that sounds silly.
Goliath, it's getting closer. The gap's come down to 2.0 seconds.
Oh, come on, you need to carry the speed through there, James. Goliath is getting closer.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 3.4.
Gomez is really quick though, Jim.
Yellow flag, caution. Your tyre temperatures are okay.
Hey, finally some good news, Jim.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
And I probably put a bit too much in then, didn't I, Jim? God, I'm struggling to keep up with chat again.
Front's hot.
I'm not surprised after that. You have to pay for the premium good news, Jim.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Yes, some go off.
To Gomez in front is now 4.5, V14. Time was at 134.8. Okay, James, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
No, that's good. I've only got 5 minutes of driving.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Stay on it. This isn't over yet.
That's why folks hit turn 9. Come on, James, put it together.
The gap behind is now 3.9. Yellow flag.
Oh, Ruben's well disappeared down the road.
Your last lap time was at 1:34.9.
Much nicer. That's gotta be my fastest lap today, surely.
That lap was at 1:35.0.
No. Oh dear, I must be tired.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
This is what happens when you don't have one of Matteo's setups. One more lap.
One more lap to go. Alright, James. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Slow, but consistent. Ah, you missed the oval at the end yesterday, Michael. That's worth a re-watch. This is more like my normal driving though, Michael.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
we'll be waiting for the bin on the last lap. That's what normally happens.
The gap to Gomez ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Almost, Donny. It was nail biting. Loads of fun though. I was amazed by it. I was second,
P12.
but I was
okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate.
I was
well
catching first, hand over fist. I was taking at least a second a lap out of him. Oh. Hey Stuart, how are you? Are you must be partaking in the mini fest tonight. Oh. That was a good warm up. I don't know whether it was a good idea, but it was a good warm up. Oh. Yes, let's have a quick see if the race has come through on that. The Cupra. Nope, not on them ones. Let's get ourselves. I need to be straight into a bit of practice from Mr Watton's. Here we go. Oh, I don't. This is a one, and because I never really wanted. I didn't want to do it. Never really planned on saying I'm going to do this one for the full season. I never made a skin, but luckily they have a car that is both green, has red mirrors, and a Union Jack on the roof. So I've just stuck with this one. We take that. All good, thanks. Mini Madness awaits us. Yes, Mini Madness most definitely does. Oh, Anthony. Anthony is in. Anthony's the rival in this one. Stand-ins. We'll go to the stand-ins and check them out. This might be the last time I get to see it. Mini stand-ins. There we go. Top of the championship. And Anthony is just behind us. 3 points in it. 3 points in it. It was meant to be. Wait, exactly. Well, you've got a car that's green, red mirrored, and has a Union Jack on the roof. There's no point in doing a new one. And it has your wife's name on. Right then, we need to go to quick drive. Let's go. The whole package, the whole 9 yards. There we go. Let's go racing. Did do a little play with setup, but there wasn't really much to do, I must admit. I'll do that, and I dropped the suspender, but you know, it didn't make a lot of difference. Should really take the brake power down 5%. Really take the brake power down 5% because it's just a little bit tricky. Right then. Oh, this Mini is so much slower than the Cupra, which is a good thing. Back end. I do like this little Mini. I had a play about with gear ratios earlier. The longer ones just were a bit too long. It's a bit too much. Oh, that's a bit too much as well. Got no grip yet. The 60s Mini. We did the 60s Mini though. We've done the 60s Mini. I did 6 weeks of the 60s Mini. I'm not sure what to do next. Whoa! Yes, at least we're now driving on the correct side of the vehicle. Or crashing on the correct side of the vehicle. No pressure, James. Just take the pressure off and have some fun. That's what we've done for the last few races, and it's worked. Lotus Cortinas. Whoa. I quite fancy like an MX-5. Alright, well I almost got my time down to 141 earlier. I'm just on single player practice at the moment. I don't know whether there is a server about for Mr Watton's practice. So I'm just whoa. I'm just on the computer at the minute, just on single. Careful across those curbs. Yeah. $143 feels like a 143.
That lap
145.
145.2.
That's terrible. Carry a bit more speed up here.
You're locking your right rear.
That was slow. That's the trouble with this. I know the circuit too well to know when I'm going slow. And then you get all frustrated and it all goes horribly wrong.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Well, at least Jim's encouraging us along that.
Last lap was at
144.
144.4. Sector 3 times okay.
Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I was doing 141s. Well, nearly. 142.02, I think I did.
You're locking your right rear.
Fast in, fast out. Is that my problem? I'm too slow in and too slow out. I'm not getting this corner right. That's my problem. And it's the most important corner on the track in terms of speed.
You're 2/10 off your best in sector 2.
Now I'm about a second off. You push the brake too
You've just
hard
done
for travel and let it go too
144.8.
early.
You're now 0.4
Okay.
off your best.
Ugh. So you don't get the front to turn in. Trail braking's a pain in the butt.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off your best. You're locking your right rear.
You kind of need to just be 1 to 2%. Oh, you mean just like the mid corner in the fast right-hander? You're 20. Okay, so I need to like. Hang on.
Sector 2 is 0.3. Slower than your best. Watch the track limits, please, James.
So I just need. Right, I think I know what you mean, Fred. Like that sort of. Like that sort of pressure. Right. Let's see what we can do then. Same at the end here, maybe? Sort of hard on the brakes and then lift. Yeah, Jim's like... In fact, he should be called Marvin, shouldn't he? And a brake and then lift. Nope, not enough.
Sector 1 is 2.0 seconds off your best.
He's not been too bad, has he, JSTIC? He has been a bit better than usual. But then again, I haven't had the car on the roof for a while, so... It has improved him a bit. Fred's trying to teach me to drive again. I'm not doing a very good job of it. I think I've got to work on On the old hairpin, you were again too hard mid-corner, but also let go of the brakes completely. Yes, I wasn't on the brakes early enough, I don't think. Try again. I got the first corner a lot better.
Sector 3 is 3.8. Slower than your best. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
I can't see me graph.
Sector 1 time is good.
Sector 1 time was good, apparently, according to Jim. Ah, still again. Trail bacon's a pain in the... You can cut the old hairpin much more. You can use the green stuff on the inside. Let's have a try using the green stuff on the inside as well then, eh?
Sector 2 is 4.4 seconds off your best. Okay, James, you've used half your fuel.
Didn't Senna tap on the throttle? Senna was like a... Porky like that. He'd always just like try and get the tyres to grip up. How he did it, I don't know. Right, let's see if we can get this. Right, over the green stuff, over the green stuff, over the green stuff. On the brakes. Over the green stuff.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
That looked a lot better.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Use the same technique in 80s turbo cars. Maybe that's what... It keeps the turbo spooled. That's why he was doing it, wasn't it?
Sector 2 time is okay. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
That's okay, I've only got a few minutes of driving. Rarely plays the brake. It's not Monza.
You've just done a 143.
143?
That's your quickest lap in this session.
No, Fred's definitely right. I have got, as I say, I've got round in like a 142 flat. Still missed the green stuff. Got to aim for the green stuff much more aggressively. There's fuel light on. This should be a nice, simple, clean lap.
You're locking your right rear. Just done a 143.3. Sector 3 time is quick.
That was still slow. And that's slow. Literally like 2 minutes. Green stuff, green stuff, green stuff, green stuff, green stuff. Much better. Cheers, good luck as well, Stuart.
Sector 1 is quick. You're locking your right rear.
Got that a bit sideways. I think it's time to go in though. Back to pits. Seems prudent to save what I just used. Live. Join. Ah, the old MX-5. I think you can still brake harder on initial brake, but then you need to keep your foot on the brake. It's weird, Fred. It's weird the pressure I've got to put on for. I know it's just a case of me getting used to it, but the pressure for 1 or 2% is like that press on the throttle, but then full is like, yeah, I haven't got a very good end. I'd much rather have a very stiff pedal where it's really floppy and loose in this very early bit. So it's something I've got to work on. That's why I want a hydraulic brake pedal. There's no such thing. If it was this loose, there'd be air in the system. Blaming the pedals for skipping. For skipping legged in. No, it's not the fact it's too hard. It's too soft and squishy. It's just not right at the end. Ew. Right, let's do some loading and do some driving. It is it's exactly like that. It's just like there's a little gap. There you go. Look, I'm pressing it there and there's nout.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
But then, of course, if I leave it too much, so I've got to have.
Watch out.
I've also had to build in like a tiny bit of give in the pedal electronically, you know, so that dampening at the very start, so it doesn't actually do anything. Otherwise, when I do it, I find like it's really too sensitive at this end. I haven't got the pedal how I like it, put it that way. Dead zone, that's the word I'm looking for.
That's the end of the session. 8th place.
I've found with me dead zone. if I have it turned down any more than this, because I rest my foot just on the brake there like that, I find I'm dragging on it. Come on, James, blame the pedal. At least Rebecca knows what to get you next Christmas.
Carb clear left.
I would love a set of hydraulic pedals, but they're like as much as a small family hatchback, which I could literally take the hydraulic pedals out of and use. Yes, Jason, I like to have it just there ready. I know that's lazy. Oh. Better just set the brake right. Too deep there. It's lazy and you clearly lose position by having it like this. Yes, you're right. You're right, Fred. But there's like... Oh. I always think I should be able to rest. Of course, when I started to learn to drive many moons ago, I had a really old car, and I always could just rest my foot on the brake. It never dragged the brakes because it was old and squishy, and there was rubber and you had to sort of do that. It's sort of like how I learned. Never mind. Let's go set some times.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. We have 9 minutes to set a lap. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Everyone got drilled about good habits except James. That's right.
You're locking your right rear.
I just got taught to drive. Not to pass a test, listen, to drive. That's what I got taught. To make the car go precisely.
155.2.
Well, if the leader stays at 155.2, we're sorted, we're done. Right then. 13th.
B13. The guy behind has just done a 232.2.
Oh, I've locked up. That's it, we've had it. This con's gone. Cock. to parrot
Sector one
James
time's
Mayer.
okay.
That's not okay, Jim. Jim, come on. That's a new type of trolling, Jim.
Yellow flag, watch out. Okay, James, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. The leader has just done a 142.6. You're locking your right rear.
Okay, Jim. Less of the lock-in. Right. Think about what Fred said. Use the green stuff. It's a green car, use the green stuff.
The car in front has just done a 216.4 E9. That puts you 2.4 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast. You've got half your fuel left. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Car left.
We're
Still
racing!
there. He's still there. He's still there.
And he just turned in on me. One more time. Do, 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 do. Should have created a gap. I was going for a pass. Actually, seeing as though he didn't get out the way, I could have poorly managed. Poor quality management, yes. Well, that's a very good point. I didn't quite realise how slow he was. I thought I had enough gap. See, look. Now we have 6 seconds. That should be enough. Should be enough for anything. That wasn't brilliant. It'll do though, there's plenty of speed. Come on, words of encouragement, Jim. It's a little bit too heavy into there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll let Fred answer that question, Michael. I'm sure he'll say something like 3. to 8th. A very middle of the road 5. Oh, and I was expecting a 6, Fred. Oh, I must have been terrible last year. I think I'm going to run out of fuel. I'm going to run out of fuel in 15 seconds. Let's go visit the beach. That time I'll have to do. Let's get the fuel up. You would pass the test, but everybody would be disappointed. That's probably about right, isn't it, Fred? Everybody's constantly disappointed. You'd say 6, but that's quite generous. One of these days, Michael, when things allow it, you can have a go in here. Right, it's 18 minutes. That's not enough for a full... 23:27. Perfect. 21 litres of fuel. You should really drop by Mr Watton and say good luck to him as well. Can somebody drop by Mr Watton and say good luck to Mr Watton? Ah. 9th. Ooh, let's see where we're at on this standing then. Oh, 142.9. I could be... I did pole time earlier today. Did the pole time. Hello, Mr. Spiller. How are you? Hello, it's me, Jacob. Have you ever seen Hello, Hello, Jacob? Hello, it is me.
That's the end of the session. P9. Clear right. Pit exit looks clear.
Alright, let's have a try with a full tank of fuel.
Clear left.
Gets a bit more stable at the back with the full tank of fuel. It's funny like that. But then it's not quicker.
The guy ahead's lap time is 142.7.
Oh, 10.
Right rear lock-in. P11.
P11, oh, all the way down. Stop the car. I want to see, where is... Oh, Anthony Dawson's in 5th. This is going to be hard work. Hard work. I think someone's going to take his championship lead back. Let's get the steering wheel right again. That's better. Right then. So starting 11th, was that? Starting 11th.
The leader is pitting now. 20 minutes. Get ready.
The leader is pitting now. Here we go. 20-minute race in the minis. I didn't see where Mr. Watton is. Mr. Watton 13th. There he is. Just a few cars behind. So, round 5. Donington. Full GP circuit. In the mini JCW. This is, yes. Going to be tricky. Going to be tricky. Got to avoid an incident. And, yeah. We've just got to keep out of trouble and try our best, basically. Not much else I can do. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Go, go, go! Keep it down the inside.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Ah, I got a little twitch
right.
on.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
This is dangerous. I
Hold
don't
your
want to
line.
do it again.
Right side's clear.
Ah,
Right side. Still there.
gotta go so slow around the outside
To your
here.
right. On your right.
Oh, crikey. We're going backwards.
there.
Mr. Watton is ahead.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Watch the car behind. Oh, crikey, that was not a good first lap.
Car right. Yellow flag. Caution. He's still there. Right side's clear. P12. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
RIP Championship. It's not over till the fat lady sings,
right
Fred.
rear.
Oh no!
On your left, clear left. Okay, James, we've gone out of track limit. Car left, clear left. You'll need to give back the time gained. Car left. Clear left.
That managed. A bit behind. Yes.
The leader has just done a 141.7.
Evasive measures.
E9.
420 it. Cheers, thanks random call sign. It is a very nice shirt.
Car left.
It's not
Still
over till
there.
the fat lady sings.
Clear left. Abbott, nice one. We're seeing lots of right rear lock on your left. Clear left. Car
Oh, he's
right.
down the inside.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Oh,
You're
come
right.
on.
The stewards have warned us about track limits.
I
Keep
know
in
they
between
have.
lines. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. Alright, James. Don't let this guy distract you. 15 minutes left.
Every time you talk about fat ladies, you screw up.
P8.
Too much Independence Day. Whoa, that orange car's off. He's going rallycrossing.
You're locking your right rear.
Ah, come on, we can't go off that much. Right, get this right. Concentrate on the race, not the ladies. Too much. Just to get out of it. Let's let him go in deep.
He's still there. Clear right. Come on, James. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
We might. Oh. Gotta tidy this up, eh?
Stay focused. We're still in this. E9.
What Jim said.
Car left. Clear left.
Slide it round the corner.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Stefano. This is all getting a bit close for my liking.
The leader's just done a 141.2.
Martin ahead.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds. P8.
Stefano with the accent on the E.
To go. That's 10 minutes left. Okay, James.
Still halfway.
We're at the halfway point. Fuel is tight. You might need to save some fuel to get to the end.
Oh, that's a nice.
Car left. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. The leader's just done a 141.0. Left side. Clear left.
Oh.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
Okay, Jim.
Yellow flag. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
That was a bit poor.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. You've used half your fuel. Don't panic.
I'm not panicking. Push harder. I'm not sure I'm allowed to push them.
Left side. Hold your line.
Holding it.
It's the clear left. Well done, James. Good pass. Eyes front. You're locking your right rear. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh,
Left side.
we caught it.
Clear left.
That was a bit too hard of a chuck, I think.
Come on, don't let him get away. Your lap time was 1:43.6.
Oh, come on, James. That's a shame.
P8.
Couldn't use the speed there. It's only a championship, no big deal. It's alright, just chill. I can only do what I can only do.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Keep digging, this isn't over yet. You're locking your right rear.
Ah, I've just fallen him off. Ah, come on, James. You can drive better than that.
That was a 142.9. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Okay, Jim, I've got the point now.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
He's got to slow down. I've got it over. Ugh.
The leader has just done a 140.9. You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Cheers, cheers, Jim. He's starting. No! Oh, that's it. Spinella. Ah. Come on, car.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. Car clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Championship over, yeah. F's in chat. Never mind.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Left side, clear left.
Oh, Stuart, got to slow down. Bye, Michael. See you later. That's what happens when you get the back end out on the grass, though.
You're locking your right rear.
I know. Shut up about me right rear, Jim. Leaders on the final lap. It's karma for the fat lady talk you did. You don't need karma for fat lady.
Yellow flag. Stay between left and 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Damn! That didn't work very well. Never mind.
P9. Okay, we're done.
P9. Okay, we're done. Do not hit me! Crikey. Back to pits. At least I went up. Anthony Dawson 4th as well. Could have limited quite a bit of damage then. Never mind. Let's have a look at that earlier. Did quite like a look at this. Where did I end up 14th on this one? Ah, yes. Well, that sort of explains it, doesn't it? Much slower. Where's the standings on the Mini? Still Kyle Army. Give it a minute. Ugh. Never mind, Jerez next week. Jerez, still Jerez. Oh. Still Jerez. There we go, Donington Park. You see then. One incident, 78 points, 75 points. And Anthony got 86. Oh, what's that put it? 3. Let's put some 7 points ahead if I'm right. What the heck did you spin? I got the back end. I'm going through the old hairpin, didn't quite get it hooked up properly. It went out wide, the back end got on the grass, and that was it. It was gone. Yes, it wasn't a good finish at all. I was ready to complain that I'm slow, now I can't. Oh man. Right, let's have a look at the actual standings as well then. Let's prepare the handkerchiefs. Whoa. Down to second. Oh, look at that. 8 points. 8 points. Can I outdo it by 8 points in her F? No idea. Absolutely no idea. It's not looking good, put it that way. It's not looking good. Considering I don't know her F. Heck it, I'm going to say you're improving. Everybody keeps saying I'm improving. This car's a brick. I hate front wheel drive cars. Lots of people have been saying improvement, improvement, and I don't feel it yet. Certainly not improvement when you're going off like that. Right. Races. Where's next week's at? Content listen. See, I don't even have the damn thing installed. Oh dear. Click here for download requirements. Hooray. 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 Is it circuit? Circuitor. You can say 100% certainly say no improvement. Yep. Here we go. It's installing. Have a little quick spin round here. Seeing as though I've never ever been round here other than in a different sim. I'm gonna have to do a little bit, aren't I, if I'm gonna have any chance. There we go, installed. And refresh. So, it still says content missing. Of course it does. That's slightly... That wasn't a bad race, mind. Just so disappointing when you spin it. Yeah. Right, I'm not registering, obviously. A ref, quick drive. Let's have a little drive round here. Well, we've got 10 minutes. Here it is. Yeah, it's that restart, isn't it? Can't just refresh. The other thing I should perhaps do, actually, no, we won't bother playing with pedals yet. Right, let's have a little drive. See whether I remember any of this. Ironically, in this same Mini last time, actually. Just in AMS2.
You're locking your right rear.
Oh, shut up, Jim. Can you tell him to ignore right rear lookups? I turned off that sort of stuff after doing R3 TCR Paul Ricard and here, and front left is hot for 18 minutes. Yeah, he is a little bit persistent on these sort of things, isn't he? Well, I've made it halfway around the circuit. Where's it go? Quite a tight chicane. This is a bit of a... This is a bit of a new one. Onto the straight? Yes. One lap. And it was only like a 5-minute lap. Phew.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Do you know what? Jim's seeing lots of right rear locking. That's better. At least we got to drive out onto there. I'm back. I think I need lessons on how to keep calm. Can you teach me, please? Me? Oh, I lost my cool. I spun the back. Did you see any of last Thursday's stream, Jim, Stuart? I was rather flustered. Laguna with Iris and...
Delete this lap. Track limits.
Oh, come on, Jim. Alright, give this a couple more laps, see if we can start to get it in our head.
Okay, James, we need to watch these track limits.
Or did I go outside of track limits again, Jim? This is going to be interesting. Of course, Jim was lying about that track limits deletion because it was a purple lap last time round with 3 minutes. It's a little tight. I think I can go around there full throttle. Dangerous, dangerous. Got a bit excited in the Mini trying to take the lead. Messed up and it went downhill fast after that. Oh dear. It was, yes, it was certainly so easy. It's so easy on Donington, especially in the Mini. Just slides. Just a little bit too far, that's it, gone. It's like I didn't get it into the apex once and that was it, gone. And it was the worst part on the old hairpins, the worst part to get the back end out on. Oh, I'm gonna need to do some pracky at this. This is not in my head and I've been round 3 times. Gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna be interesting. Oh. Oh God. Well, after that bombshell disappointment, it's probably time to finish off the Friday. Tapped the guy in first. He came back to third, and I finished well. You finished just behind me, I think, Stuart. I think it was just behind me. I'd spun as well and ended up back in the pack too. So I think, yeah, I think you were just like, and you were not far off passing me either. Yeah, the Mini's still great. You're so close. I'd had to serve. I'd passed the 2 people going down the straight at the end there, and I'd just clipped myself over the curb and got another penalty. I think I had 3 of those penalties. Lost 15 seconds there. 15 seconds. Of course, if you take the penalty right, it doesn't quite take that much out, but There was a few seconds out there, and then there was like 12 seconds lost on a spin. Never mind. Ugh. Never mind. You've got to keep Fred smiling somehow. Fred loves typing F in chat. Me too, 3 times. Ah, crikey. Crikey. Oh, well. I'm now 8 points behind in that one. One more next week. That's what we were just having a look at here, Stuart. Oh, her ref. And I do not know it. I do not know it at all. I might see if I can get my sim racer to pop on a little server at some point. See if we can get a little bit of just a little bit of a few 15-minute races going or something. Maybe like a couple of hours of 15-minute races and 5-minute qualies, something like that. How did the Cupra go? The Cupra wasn't too bad. I was a bit slow. Practice lots. I need to do lots of practice. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. Where I'm going to fit the time in, I don't know. The Cupra wasn't too bad, Matteo. I ended up 14th. I didn't do well. Are you saying you might need some practice? No, Fred, I'm saying I need lots and lots of practice around here. Like, lots. To be competitive. It's not so bad. I can turn up at a track that I know and be just off the pace. Well, just off the pace. Be a little bit off the pace. But to turn up at a track I don't know, I'll know I'll be miles off the pace. And there's no way I'm getting 8 points back from miles off the pace. No way. No way at all. Oh, I could have been so much closer. You got your first win in the Cupra last Sunday. Awesome. When did I? No, I didn't get a win. I got a podium on. Yeah, Fred, you missed me podium on Tuesday. I got a podium on the hour race with the Corvette. I actually managed a podium. That was good. That was a good week's racing. Apart from that last race. Oh. No, there was like 18 drivers or something. Thanks, Stuart. That's me first. I think that was my first legitimate podium that I actually got. Exhausted just watching this practice. I'm exhausted sitting here and pretending to be in a Mini. Oh dear. Oh, I wonder if this still works. Does this still work? I've no idea. Does that work? Doesn't seem to. I'm gonna have to reassign all these. Might be time for a run. It is Friday. It is Friday. I might be able to have something like that. I have done plenty of streaming this week. That's number 4. Oh, we've got one more on Sunday. Oh, it'd be nice to have anybody along for a building of a V10. I think it's a V10 and not a V12. Rum o'clock. Yeah, a bit of spiced black rum and some ice. That sounds good. It could be any day. I've learned that I shouldn't do any day rum. Last year was any day rum, and yeah, that went to me belly a bit. I must have put on 12 kilo last year. I've dropped a fair bit already, like. I'm getting there. Black Tooth gin. Ah, I don't think I've had a Black Tooth gin. Sounds good though. Is that a Black Tooth gin? There's a very nice gin we've got in from our local distillery a few miles down the valley. Very nice, so smooth. the bottle is still like untouched. I think we've had one before, but it's so good, such good stuff. No need to limit yourself to Fridays. Oh, I'd be a drunkard, Fred. I would be an absolute drunkard if I didn't limit myself to Friday. No, gin can be really nice, Martin. There is a big difference between like cheap gin and something that's been like batch brewed or something like that, or just carefully done. It, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be expensive, just carefully done. I'm not so good at me whiskey. Sometimes I enjoy a whiskey, but not as often as I do like a rum or a gin, or a Guinness for that matter. I do like the odd Guinness. It's for oh, I had plenty of gin last year as well, plenty of it, except I was on the cheaper stuff. I wasn't locked away in my house drinking like the rest of the country. We're sorting that out now. That's getting sorted. It's Friday, so I can have a little drink on a Friday. That's not so bad. Anyway, Mrs. T will be expecting me out at 9 o'clock. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe find something on the telly to watch, something like that. Some Netflix. Gin, the drink for sophistication. No, it's only sophisticated if you put lemon in. Lemon and tonic. Alright guys, okay. I'm going to finish the stream up. Thanks everybody for coming along. A special thank you to Fred for at least attempting to teach me to drive. It might go in one of these days. It's interesting what you've said about the pedal. I'll have a little play with the pedal. But thank you everybody for coming along. If you've liked it, please drop a like on the way out. I've pressed the end button. That's going to be great. Thanks a lot for coming along everybody, and bye for now.